Here's one example. Here's one example I'll do. I want you to think of any card you want, okay? Free choice. I'm going to place a card right here. I want you to think of your card very well, or think of it, please, just at all. And you got it in your mind? Yes. Okay. Name your card out loud. And they say it's the Two of Clubs. If this was the Two of Clubs right here, would that be an amazing trick? And I go, yeah. Check it out. And I turn it over. It's not the card. And you would say to them, you know, after a couple shots of vodka, you know, that Queen of Diamonds can start to look like the Queen of Diamonds, you know? They laugh, and then that gives you the time to relax because everyone thinks it's a gag. And then you can turn to real magic whenever you want, doing a shapeshifter, or in my favorite context, the twirl change, which looks like that. Another gag you can do is, and this is one of my classic ones I love to do. A spectator can think of I place a card down, a spectator thinks of a card, we go across, they say stop, they got that card. Okay, this is one of my absolute favorites. They got it. You cut the cards, and say I won't even use the pack. Let's think about this. You select a card very freely. We had a card down here before it even began. If this was your card, would that be amazing? And they go, yeah. And then I say, check this out. I give it a wave and a snap, and it actually becomes your card. Another wave and a snap, and it changes from your card to the Six of Diamonds. And I laugh. And a good about 30 to 40% of the time they say, but that's not my card. And you can verbally and audibly say, even though you put in the gaps, I never said it was. And it's a little laughing gag, and everyone else laughs even harder around, which is another great gag. There's some other ones on my phone. There's many more that are on there, or in the world. There's Aldo Colombini has a bunch of jokes and one-liners he put in a book. You can find it. I believe he published it through LNL. Or penguinmagic.com should have a source for that. Just like funny jokes, Aldo Colombini. You could search on Google. There were, let me see, where was that? I had a couple. One of them was, these are just jokes I took. Does anyone regurgitate on a regular basis? I know I do. Weird, if that's your style. Another one is, you're cutting the cards, okay? Don't you worry, I'm going to cut these cards like a sociopath. It's just weird and awkward. Another one is, and this is a classic one a lot of magicians use. You would go to them and say, excuse me, what's your name, miss? And like you go up to a little girl, what's your name, miss? And you're an adult professional magician. Male, assuming you're a male magician. And then you go, Jacqueline. Oh, Jacqueline was my name when I was a little girl. And it's so confusing, and people start laughing hysterically. They're just not sure what to make of it. Many magicians use that gag over and over and over again. And there's many more ideas on this, from failed predictions, and I think I've done a couple gags where I've done, oh yeah, there's a failed prediction where I do it as a gag. You could look down in my jam sessions to find that one. There's just so many little cool ideas out there, and the idea is find a little joke or something already within the context of the performance and add it to it. Or you can, like, if you perform enough times, a lot of people make their own jokes about it during the performance, and then you can take those and add them to the performance. And largely, a lot of my performance and my personal work comes with spectators creating their own show. All the one-liners, all the great gags, all the magic they said was impossible, make it happen. I created it, and so people are imagining their own show, and I'm making it put in real life and giving it back to them, which they just keep on feeling better and better. So, it's kind of hilarious, but I say this so sincerely. The magic comes from the audience. I mean, there is magic in me, sure, as Albert Goshman said in his book, The Magic of Albert Goshman, but the magic is also in the audience. They're the ones who perceive and create the magical effects in their own minds, and they're actually creating their own show, and you're just performing to them what they would have already wanted to see, which is fascinating. And I just love it, and I want to share it with everyone. There, I want to share the people show that they created with themselves. Sounds like a weird concept, but that's how I've been getting along my 12 years. So I went sidetracked, but I gave away a couple gags and a couple things you can do. And I know there's many out there, and I want you to create some awesome ones. And I hope this jam session, though a rabbit holed one, had some little tips and tidbits for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.